Super Smash Brothers is coming for the Nintendo Switch. We all know this. We're all hyped about it. We're all talking about which characters are coming to Super Smash Bros. And some of us are talking about which stages are going to possibly be introduced into Smash Brothers. But one thing no one's talking about is which stages that were cut in either Melee, Brawl, or the original Smash Bros. Need to make a comeback finally after all of these years. Hey guys, my name's Elijah, and today on RocketSoft, we are looking at my list of 10 stages that were cut from Smash Bros. Games that need to make a return in Smash Bros. Switch. Let's get into it. Before we jump into this video, guys, make sure you guys leave your ideas of new Smash Bros. Stages or old Smash Bros. Stages you want to see come back in the comment section down below. For this list, the only maps that are eligible are maps that were not in Smash Bros. 4, but were in previous Smash Bros. Games. All right, let's go. Number 10, I really want to see the Great Bay from Smash Bros. Melee make its triumphant return. I just love Majora's Mask, and I love the overall atmosphere that goes with it, and I think just having a map from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is cool. Mind you, out of every single Zelda map we've ever had, this is the only one that has not been in Smash 4. So it's time to bring it back for Smash 5 or Smash Switch or whatever it ends up being called. I mean, we got the Big Moon, we got Tingle, we got the turtle thing that's cool. I don't know what it is about this map. I just like the way that it feels. I like the way it exists. And I think it's something we need in the next Smash Bros. Game. And since the world's ending and the moon's about to destroy it, we all gotta fight, obviously. So Nintendo, let's get the Great Bay back. Number 9 on our list goes to Pictochat. I don't know why. I just thought in Brawl, Pictochat was it was something no one really used on the DS. I mean, I tried to use it, but there was never anyone on. If I got bored of a game, I guess I would draw occasionally, but it was just by myself. It was pretty lonely. But I just think it was such a cool feature on the DS. Just having a weird chat room feature translated onto the Nintendo DS was a pretty unique experience, actually. And I kind of dug it. So Nintendo, why don't you guys just go ahead and put Pictochat back, maybe make some new drawings, make it a little bit different, or have us fight on like the Nintendo Switch drawing. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'd be down for it. So Nintendo, bring Pictochat back. Number 8 on this 8 on this list goes to Big Blue. Okay, this map's actually kind of unique because it was in Smash Bros. Melee. They made it in Smash Bros. Brawl, and then it was cut from Smash Bros. 4. I get it, the map was kind of chaotic. You die a lot. You die a lot in the map, but I think that F-Zero needs more love. We haven't had an F-Zero game in a long time, so at least show some love to the franchise in Smash Bros. I kind of like the chaotic maps sometimes, and you'll see that a little bit more on this list as we go on. But you know what? I think Big Blue could be a perfect map for this game, and it's just a fun map. It's kind of funny when your friend just goes flying off the screen and dies. So GG, let's bring back Big Blue. Number 7 goes to Frigate Orpheon. But Metroid Prime is back! I'm so excited that we finally got an announcement of Metroid Prime 4, and we know we're not going to see Metroid Prime for probably another year, I'm guessing, maybe 2. And it's time to at least hype up the fans of Metroid a little bit and maybe do a little throwback to Metroid Prime. This map was really unique because it took the first boss fight from Metroid Prime and kind of just put it in the background while everyone else was fighting. And of course, there's the typical Metroid stage BS, how you can die, but you know what, it was kind of charming in its own way, and I kind of like it. And I think that Metroid is such a staple game, and I just like this little weird dancing monster looking thing in the background, so I dig it. I know it's not dancing, but to me, it's dancing. Number 6 goes to Sector Z from the OG Super Smash Brothers. We all know that Corneria is a solid staple Smash Bros. Map. It was in Smash Bros. Melee, it was in Smash Bros. Brawl, and it was in Smash Bros. 4 for the 3DS. You know what, and Corneria is great, but I think we need Sector Z from the original. It's the same exact level, just a different background. What I'd really think would be cool is if they treated it more like a Lilac Cruise, but kept just the shape of of the Great Fox and flew around to different places in Lilat, including Corneria and Sector Z. But beggars can't be choosers. The dark mode, the nighttime mode, the outer space Sector Z mode of the Great Fox back, and I'd be happy. Let's see it again. Number 5 goes to another classic from the Nintendo 64, and that is Saffron City. I don't know why I like this map so much. I just think it's cool that they translated a city from a 8-bit Game Boy game at its time and gave it a lot of life, and gave a lot of life to Pokemon in a new perspective that players hadn't seen before. Sure, the map's small and there's really weird platforms and there's a giant hazard in the middle of the map that just pops up at random, but it's kind of funny and it's kind of random. And if they bring it back, keep the original 150 Pokemon only on this one. I'm down with all the new Pokemon on the other ones, but if you're gonna bring this map back, it has to be like the original, and I want that old art style. And I just think it's just kind of a fun map, and there's no reason it shouldn't be in there, because I have a feeling that just like how they bring back the original 12 characters that have been in every Smash Bros. Game with every game, I feel like the original stages should have that same treatment and should be in every Smash Bros. Game as well. So bring that stage back. It's fun. It's goofy, and let's play on it again. All right, next one on our list is Fountain of Dreams. I didn't forget about you guys competitive players out there. I know a lot of the maps that I've chosen have huge hazards in it, but Fountain of Dreams was a pretty simple and basic map. It's a lot like Battlefield, except there's some moving platforms that help against campers. And I think the colors are pretty neat. I like that it's from Kirby somehow. I don't really know how, but you know what? I think it's a great map, and it's kind of like the generic map that's just fun to play on when you're really in the zone. And I know that in Smash Bros. 4 they added like the special feature, I don't know what it's called, that makes all of the maps look like Battlefield but have the theme of the old ones, and that's cool and all, but let's have another variant with Fountain of Dreams, and I think it'll fit well for players of the more hardcore audiences. Speaking of hardcore, can we get Fourside back from Melee? I don't know why I like this map, especially because it's just a hidden map, and it totally is one-sided. It's not a for everyone map, because it definitely favors the floaty characters, as there's like not a lot of platforms to stand on. But you know what? I just liked Fourside. I like the background city. I like the moon. Let's just bring it back. I just think it's cool. It's like fighting in the city of Tokyo with crazy stuff going on. I don't know where I'm going with that. I know it's not a competitive map, but you know what? I'm down for it just because I think it's fun. And number 2 on this list goes to the Poke Floats. I don't know who came up with this idea. It's hilarious. You're running on the heads and bodies of Pokemon that are flying through the air. Seriously, it's a genius idea, and I'm surprised it hasn't come back yet. Either we need Poke Floats or a new Poke Floats that has all the new Pokemon in it too. That would be pretty awesome. I don't know why. I know it's not best for competitive league or whatever BS, but you know what? If you can fight on top of a Squirtle's head or run across a Snorlax, then sign me up, because I think it's a great idea for a level, and we need it in Super Smash Bros. 5 Switch remake, remaster, whatever they're gonna call it. That's what we need. That's what I want. Thank you. And finally, guys, this one I think we can all agree on that deserves the number 1 spot, is we need a fully thought out and developed stage builder that is unlike anything we've ever seen before. I mean, I want to be able to customize all the backgrounds with any of the backgrounds we've had in any level that's already in the game. I want to be able to customize the way any object looks, and I want to pretty much be able to make a map that is clearly from a game that maybe didn't get featured. So Nintendo, get on it. You did a great job with Mario Maker. Give us that level of detail in making Smash Bros. Stages on the Switch. And then give us a really awesome community mode where we can download other people's stages and just have a huge library of stages. But don't just give us the generic, a couple of backgrounds so they all look the same. Let's give people the ability to make DLC level stages in the community. I don't see why they can't do it. A ton of games out there have that ability, especially on PC, but you see it on the Xbox sometimes too. Halo 5 has a crazy custom games mode that lets people forge and create amazing maps to the level where they don't even release DLC anymore. So give us the ability to do it. We've seen people make crazy maps in modded versions of older Smash Bros. Games, and just let's unlock it so everyone has access to make some really cool maps. But guys, that's my list. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget, leave the comment below which stages you would like to see back in Smash Bros. Or new stages you'd like to see. Also, if you're a bigger fan of this channel and you like what we do here, maybe consider becoming a patron at rocketsloth.net. We get exclusive content out there to our patrons, and you guys help fund us. We have like 4 patrons right now. It's cool. We really appreciate y'all who have signed up, and we hope maybe one day we'll get a couple more. We can sometimes buy 1 lunch a month off of our Patreon monies. It's not like super big money, but you know what? I'll buy a burger now and then. Probably too often, but you know what? That's okay. All right, guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye, guys.